So my exhibition is called Darktown Songs and Stories, and the idea is that within my concept of Darktown, which is quite straightforward, it's a case of I put together all my favourite bits of pop culture and mush it all together and end up with Darktown. So yeah, so Darktown became this kind of imaginary place. It seemed to have this kind of frisson of kind of danger, which I quite liked. Much of Darktown began in Dunfermline, I think. The Dunfermline music scene growing up in the 70s and 80s was exciting. So I was kind of slightly too young for the Skids, but I caught up with them a bit later. I was more around about the time I was like big country. But there's something about that period of music, there's a certain rebellion, I think, in that whole kind of punk rock thing that has never gone away. So I think there's that whole thing of pop culture being as counterculture and being slightly rebellious and slightly just often an alternative. I think as an artist you never quite grow up. You retain a kind of immaturity, which I really enjoy. And it's things like, when you're younger you get told not to make a mess, and I kind of make a mess every day, and sometimes I don't even tidy up very well. So for me it's making a mess is important, splashing paint around and using brushes and ink and paints as a medium. You just don't know what's going to happen, and that's exciting. There's something about the texture, you get ink on your fingers, you get paint in your clothes. So for me the process is all about using a medium that has a I suppose a texture to it. Every time I approach a painting or something I've got to draw, I don't know quite what's going to happen. I think it's, for me, thinking is drawing. For me, I start with a blank canvas, which is never actually a piece of canvas, maybe a piece of wood or a bit of paper, and I just start drawing, and then I hope that the thought process will kick in and I'll be able to add things, improvise. Another hero is Charlie Parker, the great jazz saxophonist. Now Charlie Parker never played the same notes twice, but I like the idea that when you paint and draw, you don't do the same thing twice. You do kind of improvise, you make things up as you go along, and you take a chance and see what happens. It's an endless circle of being inspired, I think, from the world around you, to the people you meet, to the music you listen to, and illustrations give me that chance to do that, and I'm really, very grateful for that. So there's a great story that I know for a fact is true of Sir Peter Blake was teaching a young Ian Dury a long time ago at Walthamstow Art School, and I think Ian Dury, again one of my heroes, was trying to kind of be arty, thinking what should he paint, and Peter Blake said to him, what do you like? And Ian Dury said, I like Gene Vincent. And he said, well, just paint Gene Vincent. What are you getting in a tiz about? Just paint what you enjoy. And that's what I do. I listen to music, read poetry, watch films. I then kind of nick bits, kind of chop it up into wee fragments and stick it all back together and paint it, and print it, draw it, you name it, and it's endless fun.